Hello to everyone, this is Vishal and we have another tutorial today that's called your custom views in Android. So how we can use this custom view and why we use this custom. The first point is why we use this custom views. Because of its interesting. Sometimes we need in our apps that be by designing wise I want some animation on that. I want some our own uh, drawing tools on that. I want to make our image view like rounded corners on the circular shapes, and that's you can use it by the GitHub taking the other classes, but that's also be built by them. So you can create your own because of we have a very great class that's view. You can make our custom views on that using the standard of that view class. So if somebody know the Java and already works with the AWT on that, then now that well that how we can use these approaches, how we can use the custom classes on that, and it is the same thing be here, and also be very interesting to work with that in Android. So I'm giving the some steps, basic steps, so that you can use these views be there using uh, extend to your view class. Okay, so I'm giving some examples. See, this is your animation. I want some circle on that like that, and some animation on that, so it's good. You can make your own custom and then make on your splash. This is your dashboard design dashboard. You can do it by your custom class, and your list view also be a kind of list view want to make it simple list view. You can do the things with your basis adapters and then use it. But the best approach, if I want that list view in which I have to show something special with the designings, so you can create your own custom view on that and then build it. So we have to follow some basic steps. That's on practically I will show to you, but before that I'm showing the hierarchy of that structure. You can see on my screen. So that's the Android framework provides several default views. The base class of the view is the view, and the views are responsible for measuring, layouting, and the drawing themselves and their children elements. And the views are also be responsible for saving the UI state and handling touch events. That's most important. It can handles touch events just like a button, because of buttons also be your extended version of that view. That's the child. Okay, in your hierarchy. The same thing, you can create your own views, multiple views, custom views, and then use it. Just like mm, I want to show a triangle shape on my screen. I want to show some special kind of buttons. So what I have to do, one thing is you can make simple using XML and styles and likewise that. The other thing is you make your own custom and reuse it anywhere. So the best thing is how we can use the custom views, and it is possible to create your own custom views by the compound views, custom views, your own views, extending the button, your image view, your text views. I am repeating these things because of that's an important. Sometimes it asks on your um, interviews. Okay, so the once an activity receives the focus, it must provide the root node of its layout hierarchy to Android system, and afterwards the Android system is start the drawing procedure, and the root is your view. Okay, now these the examples, and use means animation. You can create the animation, custom list view, other custom views. So that's it. Some steps we have to follow. Now we come on the practical. So we have to follow the steps likewise, that we have to make a attribute XML on my Android Studio, then create a custom class, and that custom class we can use it for that style label. Okay, so how we can use it, and the third part is wherever we want that custom view we can use it. Now come on your Android studio and then see. Yeah, I have some colors already. We have some colors. I have checking that simple. Otherwise you can use some default color. Okay, so now what to do, the base step is one is values. Go for the value resource file and give it the name to attrs. Okay, So you can see that here we have resources, and here under the resources we have a declare stylable and give the name to that stylable be as custom view or whatever you want, my custom view and other things. Okay, and then close this tag, and under that we have to put a attribute, and that attribute be your dimensions, your color. So here I want to show to you the best thing is how we can change the background color using the custom view. So I say this is your background color. Okay, and the format, that's the most important. We have to put the attribute format. We have see, you can see some formats like a string, reference, integer, fraction, float, enum, dimensions, boolean, color. I want the color, I want to change the color of my background using the customization. Okay, so now this is your main activity, nothing to do with that. You just go for the Java class, a new Java class here, and say custom view class or whatever you want. Okay, this is your my custom view, and here you can extend the view class. As I told you, we have to extend the view, and now we can create a constructor. The second is enough. You can use the context with attributes because of we have to show both there. Rest of things I will describe you why we use the other constructor, but here today you just simply work with that, how we can use this simple custom view. Okay, here the second most important step, you have to work with this your typed array, because of without typed array we can't use this class. So we have a context dot obtain styled. This is our attributes, whatever be the attributes, and then our style label, whatever style label, that is your custom view. I want this custom view because of on my attributes this is my custom view. Okay, this is the name, we can access it on our class. Now how we can set a background color of my uh, screen. So what to do, this is a base step. First you go for the try catch, like this is your exception e, and now we have a finally yes. So we take because of the color be on a type of int, so I want with a back color, and under that we have the back color on the try block, that's your typed dot get color. Okay, so this is your r dot style label dot what's be our color, custom view background color, and pass the parameter 0. So this is our background color, and if I want to set the background color be here, so use your back color. Okay, if you want be the more if you want to know more about that typed array dot get color or a get string or the get, you can search on that. If you have any query you can ask to me. So here we have a finally, and that's the most important this step, that's on the typed array recycle. Why we use this recycle, that's for your garbage collection. That means if it is no longer used, we can automatically be it remove the things. Okay, so this is my system is a simple custom view in which I just set the background color back color. How we can use it, you can see that yeah, this is our custom view. I want to make it a match parent, and here if I want to use, because of generally we have all the views you can see that as Android give to us, but where is our own custom? So for the custom we have attributes that's we call your background color. Okay, so this is your app, and then you can copy it, and this your add color uh, green. Okay, just build it and see that what happened to that. Because of customization we work once it build the things. I will show to you on my second example in how you can use the events also. Okay, okay, let's see if any error be there, then it show to me. Let's check. Yeah, here it gives the zero warning and the zero errors, but what will the output? We have to see that. Yeah, you can see that the green color on my screen. That's very simple. And what about if you want to show the multicolors on my four different colors? So give it to your weight sum. Weight, oh sorry, again it is weight sum. I want with the 4 and make it as a layout weight 1. Okay, just copy paste. I want to show the 4 different colors to my layout. So one is your red shade and the other is your orange shade and we have a blue shade. Okay, sorry. Yeah, now it is, so you can see it in a design also. Okay, so that's be our customization. You can do with your taking a linear layout and give the colors to that, but the main thing I have to describe you using this basic uh, how you can create your custom view. We will create a lot of big things on that. That's but the basic step you have to work on this today. Okay, so you can see the view. Now I will also be show to you how you can create your figures, just like a paint canvas paints a circle figure or likewise that. So what to do for that? Now very simple. Now no need of this, remove it and you go for again your attribute, and this my I have to create one more custom view for my app. So here I want to be a custom view with the declarable is tribal and give the second custom view. Okay, and under that I want a attribute name shapes, custom shapes. I want some custom shapes. Format I want with the enum, and under that I want be two kind of names. Number one I want to be the circle value 0. I can put it the enum value be 0, or you can make a multiple shape to that, whatever you want on that. And I want some two shapes here, square and circle. Okay, and one more thing, I want some dimension for that. Dimensions well, and that's the format be your dimension, these things. So now we have to do what, the second approach. You have to create a second custom, or you give other name to that. This is your, it makes your practice So I built it again, so you can see the things again. That's your import class. Now constructor matching, only go for the attributes constructor I want there. Now in this class I want lot of things, just like a painting. I want to give some shapes. Okay, so first go for your type array, and on that type array, what is this? This is your context dot obtain style attribute, and this is your attribute comma dot stylable dot second custom view. Now I want a second custom view. The same thing, you try catch exception, and what to do, this is your finally. Okay, and under the finally we have a typed array dot recycle for the garbage. And now what we have attributes in this, we have attributes custom shapes and dimension values. So these values be your integer type, and these value be your dimension be your float. Okay, so what to do, you can go for your custom, and here you can say it private int shapes is your private float dim or dimension. Okay, and one more thing I want be because of I want a paint, so use this paint also be here. So for the shape I want be integer kind of shape, so this is your type array dot get integer and r dot stylable dot custom shapes. Okay, and I also put the dimensions for that, so go for dim your typed array, get dimension there, and r dot stylable dot second dimension wells, and give some values to that, just any float value, just I want me to give the 12f. These are dimensions values here. Okay, now for the painting, what to do, paint, this is my new paint, it's in simple, and this is your paint dot set color, whatever you want to set it. Get, I think that this is get resources dot get color. Okay, that is depreciated, but we can use it, no worry. This is your color dot r dot color dot orange sheet. Okay, so that's simple. Now what to do for that, yeah, so this be simple painting, and for the painting we know how we can paint using the canvas, and the canvas is, that means on draw method. So very simple, you can make your on draw method, you just type on draw and then enter, it created automatically here. Now this is your on draw, and on draw what we need, I have to check the two things, uh, private static final int circle shape, that is be 0, because of we already give the value to there 0 and 1, and this is your square shape, and it's our 1. So we have a two cases here, So we just go for the first case. Switch shapes. So this is your shapes. This already we inherited 0 and 1, so whatever be the default, it is 0. On shape we have the first shape case your circle shape and break it, case your square shape, break it. Very simple. And in this case, on the circle shape, what to do, you have to create your canvas shape. So it's your draw circle, and for a draw circle we already with the dimension, because of dimension and your paint. So I think you know that the method, you have to pass out the dimension all over, 3 dimensions be there, and then it become a circle with the painting color. Okay, now for the square shape we need it draw rect. So first two parameters I want with the 0 0 your axes, and then now we have to the width, and we have to set the width and height of that, and with paint. Okay, so very simple. So this is your on draw method be there. Now how we can use this custom way, now go for, I want the second view, and they give some height to that, 200 dp and 200 dp. Okay, and your app, okay, so your app, and then just go for attribute, and this is your custom shape. This is your circle, and the other is your dimension value. You have to pass the dimension. Whatever it is. Okay, so this is your circle shape, and let's see what it give to us. Error or issues or other thing. Okay, now it's built. Yeah, you can see the circle on that. Okay, or if you want to be the other shape, it show you the square, and go for the margin top be like 20 dp. Yeah, you can see it. This is your square shape also. Okay, and if I want to put some event, so you can just put it just like your simple events you applied on your button. So this is your circle shape, and again you put your idb here, or your square shape. Okay, and now go for your main activity, and here, mm, second custom. Okay, so what's the name of your second custom? and give it circle shape, just like you give it the button with a b1 b2 b3s. Here we have a custom, second custom, second custom, second custom. So same thing works like that. And here it's a square shape. Okay, it's very easy. And now your circle shape is second custom. Find view by id, r dot id dot circle shape, and this is your square shape, this is your square shape. And if you want to put some event on that, so we have to put some event like circle shape dot uh, set on click listener, new on click listener. The same thing we need it for our square shape. Okay, so for this what to do, we have to create a one more text view be here. Text well, and I want with the text size 18 dp, and text style bold, and text color be red shade. Okay, and one more thing, margin top 20 dp, and gravity center horizontal. Okay, and also I want with the background color of green. And also we give the gravity to that center horizontal, center horizontal. Okay, and this is my text value. Okay, now main thing is just show to you, you can change your own styles with there. I just want to show to you text view values with there, how you can event fire on that. So very simple, you just take the main activity, private text view. It's very good because of you already work with text view buttons, but it's very interesting when you can make your shape button, shape colors, shape text, shape. So that means you become a good programmer on making the custom views. So okay, now is your text view, is your text view, find view by id, that is your r dot id dot text well. Okay, so text view dot set text is circle shape event fire, and this is your square shape event fire. Okay, now we have to check the things. Once you start to make your custom views, it's very interesting, and you go for depth in it. You can see that is your circular shape, and this is square shape, circle shape, square shape, circle shape. So you can make your, we give the events, you can make your animation on that. I will also be explain how we can do the animations on our Android views. That's also very quite interesting and simple. Okay, so thank you for the video, and we'll come on another video that's also be related to the custom shapes. Thank you so much.